I was rewatching The Boys. Very excited for the new season that's coming out. Sadly, they aren't releasing all the episodes, so I'm just using this time to rewatch everything. But also mainly because I don't remember a single damn thing that happened in that show, other than Homelander's an asshole. Butcher is still alive despite running into Homelander a lot. Anyways, when I was watching it on Prime Video, right in the middle of the episode, I got a 1-minute ad. And I thought to myself, why does a multi-billion-dollar company, do they really need ads in the middle of their videos? Like, do you really think that Jeff Bezos needs to make ends meet? So in order to do that, he's adding ads into Prime Video? Like, if I were him, I would just sell one of the hundreds of yachts that I own and give us viewers a better watching experience. Then I saw this article about EA planning to add ads to their video games. That's right, video games. Not just ads that pop up in the background or like one of those billboards you see in GTA 5. I'm talking about potentially, okay, this is a theory, but I feel like this is where they're leading to. Or I'm talking about before a boss fight, you're preparing your gear, reading all your stats, and maybe looking up guides to prepare for the boss. And right when you step into the fog of war, right when you step into the domain of the boss, this game is brought to you by Feastables, the best chocolate in the world. Yeah, fuck that. Andrew Wilson, the CEO of EA, is considering adding ads into their games. Just when you thought the multiple pop-ups of buy this skin, new battle pass, or limited time skin wasn't enough, we're probably going to get a Head and Shoulders commercial right before each game. You dandruff-ridden gamer you. And this is despite many fans already hating on EA's current ad practices with games like Sim 4. They're just shoving the shop button and new expansions right in your face, or the UFC 4 ads where they're actually legit ads in the game. And quite honestly, I don't mind those. As a gamer who's been gaming since I was 6 years old, I've kind of grown numb to the background ads in games. Like, I've seen them before. And most recently, starting up a game and seeing hundreds of pop-ups about purchasing the new content. I grew up in early internet days, so all these pop-ups really don't faze me. But this whole scenario reminds me of this one childhood thing that I hated the most, which was commercials on TV. Like right when the episode is getting good, cut to commercial. Oh, Goku's about to do the Kamehameha, cut to commercial. Times like those made me realize how bad commercials were. It cuts the flow of the viewer and it sucks you out of the immersion. And going back to EA, this was reported by The Verge, where the EA CEO wants to implement dynamic ad insertion, which, to be honest, guys, there's nothing dynamic about this shit. And imagine you're playing Jedi Survivor and the game hitches and lags, not because you're preparing for a big fight or there's a big boss coming up. No, it's only because it's trying to load the Old Spice commercial for the next 30 seconds. Yes. And that comes to one of the other problems I have with these ads. Instead of focusing on creating a better gaming experience for the consumer, optimizing your games properly, they decide, let's try to profit as much as we can. And that's really it with these big publishers like EA, Ubisoft, Activision. They really only care about squeezing the money out of you. Like, I've talked about Activision, I've talked about Ubisoft. They only care about squeezing the money out of you. Like, really, the only people that actually care about you are, or in most cases, the developers, the people who are on the ground making this. And then you have the producers, the executives going, how are we going to profit more off this game? Let's add a battle pass. Let's add live service. I can't forgive EA for what they did to games like Battlefront 2. Like, they destroyed that game by making the game so grindy, so terrible. And then EA finally said, all right, all the executives, all of us just back off. Let developers do it. And guess what happened? The game was fucking good, but it was too late. The damage was done. Another game like FIFA. Like, yeah, people really love FIFA, but the truth is you're putting money into a game or it's just going to restart again next year and next year and next year. I know someone who's put $200 into the game every year. And if you're watching this video, You need help, man. You need help. And I love you. You really do need help. But am I surprised that EA is one of the first to think about implementing more ads into games? No. Am I going to turn off any of their games as soon as I see an ad? Absolutely. And again, I've said this in multiple videos before. We can't support studios that do this. The reason games don't feel like games anymore is because of practices like this. And I grew up in an age where gaming was just about games. You put the CD in, you see the title screen, you press start, and there's only like 4 options. That's it. No battle pass, no ads, no shop, just those. So speak with your wallet. If EA decides to add dynamic ad insertion, maybe it's time for us to dynamically stop playing their games. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 500 subs. If y'all can support me and hopefully get my channel up there, that'd be great. And if you like the video, please give it a like. And please feel free to comment down below. What do you think? Do you think that adding ads to games is fine? Would you mind it? For me, I would absolutely not care if it's done fine. Like if they add ads in the background, like if it's a billboard, I'm not gonna be pissed at it. But if you stop the flow of the game, then that's where I draw the line. I upload 2 videos a week now, so please, again, subscribe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Stay safe, stay beautiful. Love y'all.